Alright, so if you saw my last video, I did a video testing this stuff called Nano tape. It's a viral Instagram ad, and I tested it to see if it could do what it says it does in the commercials. And for the most part it did. So, but the surprising part was that it was actually extremely strong. So in this video, what I want to do is I want to test just how strong it really is. So what I have here is I have two wooden blocks that, if you've watched my videos, you've seen these before. They're just 1-inch square blocks, and I have about 1-inch square of tape on the blocks. And it's, of course, if you haven't seen it before, it's just a double-sided silicone tape. So I'm just going to peel off this top piece, put this one on here, I'm going to squeeze it together, and I'm just going to hook it to the crane scale. Whatever the highest weight is that this can hold is what it'll save. So just hook this here, and we'll hook our chain over here. Put this up where you can see it. All right, let's see how much it'll hold. What's it gonna be? 73 pounds. So that's not that bad. 73 pounds for 1 square inch of tape. Now let's move on to the next test. All right, so the next part, my next test involves this chair. What I want to do in a perfect world, if I can make it happen, is I want to put the nano tape along the back edge of this chair and then stick this chair to the wall and then sit in it while it's stuck to the wall. But if you look at the chair, you can see that this back part is straight and then it kind of curves out where the legs are. So if I put it up against the wall, just a little piece of the legs and then the top part hit the wall. So I need to straighten these legs out so that way the whole back part can be flush with the wall. So let's do that. And of course, as with just about everything in my life, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna do what I've always done, and I'm just gonna wing it. I'm just gonna kind of lay this down here, and I'm gonna kind of stand on the back part of this chair, and I'm gonna take this sledgehammer and see if I can't just kind of pound the legs down. Well, that actually seems to be working a little bit. A screw that came out from somewhere. I'm sure that probably wasn't very important. No, that probably came out of the seat. That's not perfect, but that's a little bit better than it was, I guess. Alright, so I tried my best to try to straighten this chair out so I could get the whole back against the wall, but I guess it's just the way the chair is made, or maybe the fact that I'm trying to straighten it out with a sledgehammer is not going to work. But I was able to straighten it out to where I can get like from here all the way over to here, pretty much touching the wall at the same time. So I cleaned all this up, and I'm just going to put the tape all the way around here. We'll see if it works. Alright, we got all the tape in place on the back of the chair. Stick it to the wall and see if it holds. I'm just going to hold it there, maybe 45 seconds or so. Alright, now go ahead and leave a comment down below. Do you think the chair's going to hold me or not? Here goes nothing. Not even close. Not even close. Well, that doesn't give me very much. That doesn't give me very much hope for the rest of these experiments. So, at least the rest of them might be a funny fail. So, let's move on to the next one. So this next test obviously is going to involve bricks. And if you watched the last video with the nano tape, you saw that whenever I put bricks together, whenever I put them together like this with one long strip of tape, it was extremely strong and they were really hard to get apart. So for this next test, what I'm going to do is I have 15 bricks here, and I'm going to put a strip of tape on each one, and then I'm going to stack them all on top of each other. I'm going to lay them sideways and see if I can stand in the middle of them and see if they'll hold my weight. So we may have a slight issue because if you can see this stack of bricks, well now they actually look kind of straight, but they're having this tendency to try to lean one way or the other, and that is not going to be any good because we don't need them to lean. So I think as of right now, I think my plan is just going to be put these down here, take this table down, and then I think I'm just going to lay these on their side. Since they want to fall over anyway, I'll just lay them down. And that way I can take these and just smash these together. I have one big block of bricks. So I'm just going to let these sit right here, maybe for 20 or 30 minutes, just kind of let that tape kind of just really stick itself to the bricks. And we'll try it out. Alright, as you can see, I have my two center blocks here, and then of course I have the bricks here. And what I was going to do was I was going to lay these bricks down like this, you know, on their sides, and then try to walk across this way. But I think they're going to be too flimsy for that. So I'm just going to leave them like this, and then just put them on the center blocks like that. And then we'll try. Oh, just set these right here. Alright, now, see if I can step on it. Oh no. Not even close. Man, I thought it would have held way more weight than that. Let's bring this one in. Let's try it with a smaller round. That kind of acts like it might do it. Oh, it's holding me. Not for long. Huh. So I guess it does kind of work. And then just for good measure, let's do this. Yeah, it just falls apart. Alright, let's move on to the next test. Alright, moving on to the final test. Now, I know all the other ones, I know they all failed. Honestly, this one probably won't be any different. There is a slight chance that this one will work. This one's gonna be way more creative, I think. So, here's my plan. I have two 2x4s here. I don't even know if you can see the tops of them, but these are 7 feet tall. And then I'm gonna take this other 2x4, which is also 7 foot, and I'm gonna cut this one into 1 foot pieces, a bunch of 7 1-foot pieces. And then I'm going to use both of these, separate these, and I'm going to put them all between these two and make a ladder. I'm going to attach everything on the ladder with the Nano tape and see if I can climb up the ladder and see if it'll hold. So, let's get this dumpster fire started. Alright, as you can see, it's pretty much done, but now it's time for the moment of truth, or not really the moment of truth, really the last step, which is putting the top piece on, making sure that it is all lined up. Oh, this is going to be kind of difficult. I didn't really think about this. That's actually very close on that edge. That's actually not too bad. Alright, that's pretty much even. We are going to have a problem because it's not even touched in the middle. Let me add this dumbbell. That was the only part that I was afraid of. That's touching. That one's not touching. None of these are really really touching. It's still not touching. This one's still not touching. I guess we'll have to live without that one. All these seem secure down here. What we'll do is I'll just let this sit a couple hours. Well, it's like 2 in the morning right now, so I'll just probably come back tomorrow. So it'll probably sit for 8-9 hours until I get up in the morning. We'll come back and see if it works. Alright, well, I kind of lied. I was gonna wait until tomorrow to test this, but I just want to see if it works tonight. So it's probably been an hour and a half or so. So the Nano tape should have plenty of time to stick by now. And it looks like this one still hasn't really stuck to anything, which, I don't know. It is what it is. But all the other ones seem to be stuck, so we're just gonna have to ignore that one. I guess I might have cut this one just a little bit too short, or the board's a little bit bowed, or whatever. Get these weights off of here. Oh wow. This actually... Wow. This thing is actually pretty sturdy. And it stands up by itself. And it actually looks pretty good. Yeah. I'm impressed. Especially with my completely non-existent woodworking skills. So let's test this thing out. So, what I'm going to do, as you would have expected, is I'm just going to lean my ladder up against this wall and try to climb it. So let's get this right here. Now, before I try to climb this, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Do you think it's going to hold me, or do you not? I'll be happy if I can get up one step. I think that would be impressive. All right. Oh. Oh. It helped for a second, though. Oh, that one doesn't take any time. Let's try the other side. Maybe the other side's stuck a little better. Alright. No. Not quite. Oh. It helped me for a second. Alright, let's let it go. Alright, well, as you would have expected, you can't build a ladder out of nanotape. Alright guys, so what did we learn? We learned that you can't build a ladder with nanotape and you can't build a bridge with nanotape. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it was just pretty much completely full of failures, but I had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.